Hey everyone, and welcome to Inessence Movement. I'm your host, Paresh Nama. I started the show so I can bring to you the people that motivate and inspire me, because I know success leaves clues. And with those clues, we can ask ourselves better questions and reflect to discover who we are in essence. Today on the show, I have someone who has dedicated his life to service. He is a youth mentor, youth coordinator, and in charge of marketing plus more with Chinmaya Mission, an organization keeping the Hindu Vedic culture and knowledge alive today. He's also a dance teacher, dancer, actor, cricket coach, and look at him, he's a bodybuilder too. But what's most amazing is that he gave up his high-paying corporate job to go back to study to become what I believe is one of the most humble professions, a high school teacher. He's the reason any Indian boy he went to school with started working out and wanted to be a bodybuilder, and what all secondary, scrawny little Indian boys aspire to be. He is Rahul Chopra. Rahul, thank you for being here.
Oh mate, what an intro, eh? I'm not used to this intro. I usually have to intro myself when I walk into my class, I gotta be a showman, but thank you so much for calling me. I don't know why I'm here. I can't believe that. I don't even realize I do all those things. I was like, what? Yeah.
I was trying to calculate and remember when the first time I met you was and how long ago it was, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it was third form.
Yeah.
At Mount Ross Grammar. It was just going on almost 20 years now.
20 years, yeah.
And was that when you sort of first came to the country?
Yeah. I only came here, when I was like 12 or 13, which was like, year 9, third form.
Do you remember what that move was like?
Oh, it's tough, man. My English is not good now, but imagine then, language was the biggest cultural shock.
Yeah.
It was a huge shock, man, from a family, for me, just randomly, we've come from quite a set family in India. We're doing really well. I was pretty much a youth leader in my school in India. So I had to leave my friends and come here, and you don't know anybody. It's and you don't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So being able to express myself, that was the hardest thing. Yeah. Found it tough, man. I think the first 2 years were really tough.
Mm. Is that when you decided to get more involved with the community and programs like that?
Yeah.
Or organizations, rather?
Yeah, I feel I've always had it in me that, some people say, oh, are you a family man? And I go, oh, I don't know if I am, because I think I'm a community man. I'm not a family man. And it's probably a bad thing and a good thing, but I was involved in a lot of community stuff in India.
Yeah.
And I think I realized that was in me.
Mm-hmm.
But as a 13-year-old, you don't know that. But I just started getting involved in some organizations because when I wake up every day, I need something to look forward to. So I'm a bit of a doer. Yeah. Not much of a thinker, more of a doer.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I can attest to that because every time I see you, whether it's on socials or in real life, you always just go, and you've got a lot going on. Yeah. You're running from one organization to another, to teaching a dance class here, to judging something or hosting something over here. And it's truly amazing that you've, with your, with work and a full-time job, and a small family, that you're still able to give back and
it's a blessing. I think I'm fortunate. I have a very supportive wife and family and my little baby. I do find it there are a lot of days I feel like, oh my God, why am I doing this? And but it's only for a minute, because I actually know why I'm doing this, and this is what I want to do. So that is an ongoing inspiration. I've never really found lack of inspiration or motivation. Maybe it's just me. I'm quite intrinsically motivated to do things. Yeah.
So what is your inspiration? What's your why?
Oh, the why is just changing lives, That is the big why, changing lives. Now, how you do it is multiple ways. But I feel that if every day I wake up, I can inspire or motivate one more person through my actions, through my talk, or through what I am able to role model, then it's a successful day. And hey, even end of the day, if I couldn't achieve anything else, I'm still happy, because I could achieve my why, which was inspire one more person. Yeah.
Do you believe you're doing that right now?
Yeah, 100%. I feel I'm able to do that. I've been lucky enough that currently I'm doing that. Previously, I was doing it part time, probably.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy right now. I'm doing it every day, every minute. Like every move I make, I feel I'm doing it, and that's why I'm like glowing in happiness inside, like going, yes, this is my purpose. Yeah.
So you believe you're living your purpose every day?
100%, 200%. I'm living my purpose
Nice.
every day. Like, no questions at all. Like
Yeah.
I don't even want to sleep. Sleep is a waste of time. I want to like just stay awake so I can do more. Like it's just, yeah. I know people think I'm weird, bro. I think sleep is waste. You know, it's like I just want more hours in a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to get to
Okay.
I want to get to that, and I want to get to you know, leaving the corporate world, like I said in the intro,
Yep.
and going into teaching, because that's an amazing story. But first, I think if you tell me a little bit about Chinmaya Mission and what you
Yep.
do there, and
Yeah, so Chinmaya Mission is an organization obviously bringing spirituality to mainstream, you can say, you know. Spirituality has now become a buzzword, like which is mindfulness, which you say, it's actually spirituality, I think. Yoga, meditation pretty much become mainstream,
Yep.
right? I got into Chinmaya Mission as like when I got here, my mates just dragged me in. I found it so boring. I was like, bro, like I don't want to sit here and listen to somebody. That is the last thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Like you're a young teenager, I want to run around. But so Chinmaya Mission changes lives through guidance of the highest scriptures, and you can say that the knowledge which has been passed on through the scriptures to people, but they don't understand it. There's sort of Chinmaya Mission helps them apply that and understand how is it practical, right? You know, like not just like, for example, sitting in a temple and I don't know, like meditating or seeing God, you'll get some ideas, you get some thoughts. But what Chinmaya Mission believes in is that it's Gyan Yoga, which is knowledge. And what it does is it does that by questioning, right? So you question everything and you ask why and how. So I slowly got into it, and then a few projects Chinmaya Mission did, like the productions and camps and workshops. I was like, yeah, like this is me. And then from there onwards, I felt that the time was right to give back. Like you can't just keep taking, you know, like that's what everyone wants to do in the world, is take something from it. So yeah, and that's when I started taking on leadership roles and responsibilities and playing my part. Yeah.
So what is your part?
My part is it's sort of, right now I'm youth president.
Yep.
So I look after all youth activities. So pretty much everyone from the age of 13 to 30 are considered youth. I look after their daily workshops and classes, which is kind of weekly camps, projects they do. So I'll coordinate it, I will organize resources, everything, teachers. And my other job is like a marketing manager. So I look after marketing for the whole sort of organization throughout the country. So any events coming up, daily activities, recruiting new people, promoting events, the website, social media, public relations, all sorts of advertising. Yeah, everything. Just whatever comes my way.
And you still go to your own class as well?
Yeah, so I go to my youth classes on Wednesdays, which I attend as a learner, and then I probably put in 15 hours a week, roughly, to doing work for the mission, roughly. Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest lesson you learned from Seva, giving back,
yeah.
and also from the mission, or from the scriptures?
The biggest lesson I've learned is to not expect anything in return. When you start having, it's a tough one though. I think you can have small expectations, that's human nature, but not to depend on those expectations, because when you have expectations, you'll be disappointed, and then you'll give up, you'll quit, you will complain, and you'll procrastinate. So if I can remove So when I do all this work, the most expectation I have is that, hey, like I have fun while doing it. I don't expect anybody, I don't even think anyone's ever thanked me. I never thought about it. Why do they have to thank me? Like, if I don't want to do it, I can just not do it.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us often expect something, and that could be monetary in terms of money, that could be recognition, that could be validation, whatever. So if you can remove a little bit of that, even a little bit, you don't have to remove everything, I think that will be that'll make you happier. That's the biggest thing I've learned.
Do you think you're a happy person?
I think I'm almost too happy, eh? Like sometimes I feel I need to be a bit more sad, depressed, a bit more realistic. I think I want to hype always. That's just how I am, eh? Like when days I'm having, arguments at home, or I just, for the 10 minutes when I'm sad, I'm like, oh. But generally, like, I'm pretty hype. I think could be a bad thing, but that's just me, yeah.
But where do you think that comes from?
I think it's a little bit of your innate nature.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just your motivation, which drives you, your enthusiasm, what you do. I'm lucky that I'm doing things which allow me to be like this.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was crunching numbers in a corporate office, maybe I won't be as enthusiastic. I'll be like, whoa, like crunching numbers into bloody computer. Yeah, so, maybe it's a bit of that, and bit of just no fear to express myself.
Yeah.
I feel that I'm not really worried about people or anything else. I think I just like to go with the flow and work hard. And then after that, hey, like if it doesn't work out or if someone's not happy with how I am, this is how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you if they're not happy.
They tell me, man, like, and I'll tell them back that, bro, I'm trying, like,
yeah.
But if you expect me to be like you, I can't do that.
Yeah.
However, obviously, if I'm doing, and I've done several mistakes, I think people like us, people like me who are happy and over the top, they often say things sometimes they shouldn't. They sometimes break rules a lot. Like, I don't like following rules a lot. So I often piss people off. So I just have to say sorry. But I'd rather do a mistake than say sorry than not do it. That's just how I am. I want to just go for it.
Yeah. I think it's very clear that you're fearless in being yourself and unapologetically as well.
Yeah.
What do you think that does to people when they try to conform to either society or what their parents want or what their friends want from them? What does that do to a person?
I think it does. Yeah, it gives you courage, definitely. Like if you slowly start coming in that pattern of I believe in what I do, it gives you courage to do it. And then the people around you just follow. They just follow along, I feel. Most people in the world just want to follow, I feel. They're happy to someone take charge, organize everything, and I'll show up. Or someone do all the hard work for me and I'll be happy to be a part of it. So I want to be that person, and I've generally to do that. But yeah, like, I mean, saying that you have to have the resilience, because I face a lot of pushback. The higher up I go in organizations, I face a lot of pushback from senior members, from board of trustees, from principal, and every day is a fight. Like I've been sitting in meetings just banging my head going, no, we're not doing this, I'm not doing this, you're not doing this. But you walk out of the meeting and then you forget. But you have to fight, man. Like, the world ain't gonna give it to you, eh?
For sure. I think you said, the world wants to just follow. I think it's different when you're an effective leader like yourself. Then it's easier to find followers.
Maybe, man. Like, I don't see it that way. I just want to do it, like.
Yeah.
I'm glad like you say that, but
yeah.
I'm
no, I think that's another critical thing, right? Is that you don't see it because it comes so naturally to you.
Yeah.
But anyone looking from the outside, and I've been on the camps, I've been around Chinmaya Mission, and I've seen the way that the little 5-year-olds come and jump on you and hug you and want to be around you, in the same way that I see the youth members have so much respect for you.
Yeah.
Even though you'd still technically a peer to them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just grateful that I'm able to do that. I never thought about it. Just do it. I just like I just yeah, I feel if you respect people and you are genuine with people,
Yeah.
that's what I like. I'm pretty like to be genuine, and that's all I have.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, I don't plan it,
Yeah. I've spoken to a few people now on the podcast, and the common theme with all these people that sort of achieve some sort of success or gone and done something in the world or in society,
Yeah.
they've always got a bit of self-awareness,
Yeah.
but because that self-awareness for some of them comes so naturally that they're not aware of where that comes from.
Yeah.
And I think in the same way with you, I think you're quite self-aware in knowing who you are, what you're about, what you want to achieve, and how to achieve it.
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from, and do you have some sort of a process to retrospect to?
I think you have to have conviction in what you're doing. That's where mine comes from.
Yeah.
So I have full conviction in my Chinmaya mission work, and I have full conviction in my high school.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the two things I put 90% of my time, right? So because I've got such high conviction in their purpose, their motive, that I just attach myself to it, and that becomes my vision and mission. And then it's just a flow, man. That's all I need. I feel because all the barriers then which come, my conviction is no, this is why I'm doing it. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm a bit sad today. Someone told me off, but doesn't matter. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna push through. Yeah, I think it comes from conviction.
Yeah. Do you do any daily, weekly practices for yourself?
No, except going to the class, which I go classes, 90 minutes of pretty much reflection.
Yep.
That's what we do. But I'm because I'm such my natural swabhava, which you say personality,
Mm-hmm.
is such of a doer that I can't sit and think, man. Like I've tried, I can't just sit there and imagine and think and visualize and bloody paint. Like I wish I could, and I admire people who can.
Yeah.
I can't. I find inspiration just like I'll be like listening to music in my car. I'm like, oh, that's the idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I like do it, and then I just
You learn from that.
just learn from it.
What does real success mean to you, or what does it look like for you?
Real success? Oh, I'm living real success. I think real success is you're happy, man. Like your real success is you wake up happy, you want to go to work, you want to go to do things you want to do.
Yeah.
That's real success. I think there will still be 10-20% of bits of your life which are not working out. But I think if you are 80-90% happy in doing what you're doing, not like one event or I'm happy today because I've got a really something to look forward to. It's like everyday work, you know? Like I'm happy, I like go to work, I want to see all my kids, I want to go and plan this event and everything. So it's I think that's success. It's not like a thing. Yeah. That's what I think.
Nice. What's happening with dance at the moment?
Dance at the moment, events industry was quite affected by COVID. So yeah, so I've sort of moved around roles a bit. Like, so I'm dancing still with the Garage Vallas, but I'm also sort of in a mentoring role with Auckland Council and Diwali.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Auckland Council, I'm sort of they've hired me as a dance mentor. So what I do is, especially for their biggest event, Diwali, I work with all the dance schools and especially the newer groups, and I guide them on choreography and costume and general to increase the quality of Diwali, because I took a proposal to them a few years ago to say, hey, like it's not just about quantity, you know, the program has to be good. And then I worked with Dharmesh Bhai and the team on programming as well to make sure we get the right content. But a large part of my job is in Auckland Council is the quality of content and getting new content as well, recruiting more people. So I do that pretty much around May. We'll start planning. So May to October, like 3-4 months, I'll do that. A bit of judging. I actually am not a fan of judging. Like I don't like judging. I like mentoring. I like working with people, but I don't like sitting there and going, "Oh, you get 5 out of 10 because you did that move wrong."
Yeah.
So often I deny judging jobs.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a, don't see myself as a judge. Um, Personally, yeah, and we're dancing. A lot of weddings and stuff are happening, so we're dancing for that. Dance is always good. Like I think dance for me has more been expressing, and I actually don't. I just forget when if anyone's watching, man. Like I just want to dance. Like so, I more dance for fun. I couldn't teach dance. I'm actually not. I would say I don't enjoy teaching dance as much as I like dancing. Yeah.
Where did the love for dance come from?
I don't know.
And was it early or?
It was like yeah. No, I don't know why I like dancing. It's like it's so weird because I started doing it a little bit in year 9, year 10, and it's odd like because the society doesn't expect men to dance. It's like, oh, you're a dude, why do you dance? It's like, bro. So I started getting involved in Nilima's dance group, and I've done productions with Indians and several other groups, and then I was like, shit, man, I'm actually alright at it. So slowly I realized that I'm decent at it, and I actually like it. So that's how it started. There was no like role model or anyone like that. It was just, oh man, like I can move, I can dance, and yeah, that's it. It was pretty like just came to me, yeah, luckily, yeah.
So I guess the main topic that I want to get into is going into teaching.
Yeah.
You left a corporate job,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming you were getting paid well at, to go almost completely opposite where we all know teachers are not getting paid the best. Talk me through the process or your thought process of making that decision.
Yeah, it wasn't rapid, I would say. So for anybody who thinks that success or career path is something which will just come to you, I disagree. It was a process, right? So initially, I don't know, God's just given me some sort of sometimes I feel God's been nice to me, I don't know why. And
I could tell you why. But
I finished uni, pretty average student, man. I'm not that smart, right? B's, some A's every now and then. I act smart, but I'm not smart. I'm not book smart. And like, they were like, I applied for one company, and the company was Fonterra. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. This is like a big company. Let's apply. I only applied for one company, and there were like 2,500 candidates. I don't know how I got that job. They called me. They're like, hey, you've been hired. I was like, what? Like, bro, you okay? Like, I don't know. God's been nice,
Yeah.
So I got that job, and I was like, my family was like over the moon. Oh my God, my son's working in the biggest company, blah, blah. Dream, right? Dream come true.
Yeah, and especially, and that's why I wanted to ask you about, coming from India.
Yeah.
Because, the reason that a lot of people migrate here, their migration mentality or migrant mentality is that we're going for a better life, right?
Yeah.
And then for you to get that, and then to go complete opposite is where I find it really interesting. So you're at Fonterra.
I'm at
your
Fonterra.
Family's loving it,
bro. My dad was like calling bloody, India like as if I'm like the new prime minister.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I just got a job, Anyways, I started, and I had a horrible start because actually uni doesn't train you to work. So I got to Fonterra. I struggled for the first year. I struggled quite a bit, just basics, like I didn't even know how to like write an email properly because they don't teach you that at uni.
No.
So I struggled, but then I got better. My second year was really good. I really did well, and they wanted to send me to Dubai and do an internship. It was really good. And then in my third year, I was like, I want to study more. So I went in, I quit Fonterra, which people would question me and my family didn't want, but I wanted to study my master's. So I did sort of an MBA, master's combined.
Yeah.
I did that, and my dad's like, yes, my son's going to be a CEO. And I was like, yeah, okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
But within, just a little bit on that as well. Like it's at uni, like I don't know what I wanted, right? Like most people. And I just fell into marketing. I don't know how, man. Like sometimes I look back, I'm like, how did I make this decision which worked out to be right? So I just fell into marketing and I love it. Like I love marketing and advertising. This is me. Bloody hell, if I fell into accounting or fucking something stupid, I would have been kicking myself, you know? So I went back to study. I did well in my masters actually. Like I got honors because I actually was studying what I like. I made some really good connections. We had a lot of international students there from Germany, from America.
Nice.
And then I landed another really good job at a sort of a mid to high level firm, like a Japanese company into forestry. And man, they treated me like their golden child, man. They're like, I went to Paris, I went to China, I went to bloody Belgium with them. Why? Why are you sending a 25-year-old to Belgium? I didn't do anything there. I just went there, just talked to a couple of customers, and I came back.
Yeah.
But it worked out, right? And then I realized I'm actually good at marketing. And that's when I go, nah, this is me. And then after that, I got a, really good job as a national manager at Millennium and Copthorne Hotels, which is the biggest hotel chain in the country, used to be at 21 hotels. So I was managing all that. And this hotel, which you guys might know about, it should be Copthorne downtown, which is, it's an MIQ facility now, but it was rebranded to M Social. So I did the branding for that. And when the big Rendezvous became Grand Millennium, I did the rebranding for that.
Oh, nice.
So there were some big projects I got lucky to do. I loved it. Then finished that, got a dream job at KPMG as a consulting and marketing. So yeah, man, like it was actually going well. I didn't hate my job, I have to say. I didn't leave my career because I hated what I did. I just left because I feel my dream of changing a life every day, I wasn't fulfilling. So marketing, I'm good at, but I was just sort of like, hey man, like I love what I do, but am I really pursuing what I want to pursue? And I didn't. And I didn't know what else. You know, like I was like, should I become a motivational speaker? Should I, have a podcast? Should I just have a YouTube channel? And then I actually tried a few things, I mean, I've been with you, like been talking to you. I spoke to Darren, did a few things with him. I was like, nah, this is not me. What do I want? Then I went back. What do I want? Okay, I like connecting with people. I like spending time with them. Okay. I like connecting with young people, right? But not too young, so not like primary school and not university. So I did actually, because I'd done my master's, I was going to enroll into a PhD and become a lecturer because that's a higher paid and more, you can say, a better career. But then I was like, oh, no, I'm not an academic. And then high school came up and then I was like, man, what am I going to teach? They don't learn marketing in high school. So it just slowly all worked out. And then it was just, man, like I actually had finished my contract at KPMG and I got a contract confirmed from Becca. And they're like, yeah, come in, man, like we'll give you 6 figures, I was like, sweet. I'm like 27, 28, 6 figures, yo. And I don't know what happened. I called them back, said I'm not coming. And I just went into uni website and applied.
Did you know you were going to do teaching before you declined the job?
Nah, like I just said, nah, I'm not coming, man. This is not what I want. So I just applied and I said, look, I'm going to take this risk. Just jumped in, man. I don't know. Someone sitting up there is somehow telling me, I don't know how.
What did your parents say about it?
My parents hate me. They hated it. My dad is disgraced. Like, he was like, you are an idiot. You are bloody a national manager of a massive company, which is like globally has like 200,000 employees, and you want to quit that to go work with some stupid teenagers who will hate you, they'll swear at you. I'm like, yeah, and you're going to get paid less. I'm like, yeah. So he still doesn't believe it. My dad hated it so much, he didn't even want to tell other people. He still told other people, oh, Rahul works in a KPMG or a good corporate job. And because with a lot of us, we like the idea of teachers, nurses, volunteers. We like the idea of them. We don't want to do it. We don't want our kids doing it. Other kids doing it, oh great, noble career. It's like, who wants to jump in and clean the dirt, man? Like, it's like Indian politics. I hate it. Were you gonna jump in? No. Don't hate it then. So, yeah, parents not really supportive. So it was tough to. My wife Mahima was supportive. She's always been supportive. But I understand, man. Like, they've grown up differently. For them, like, maybe teachers have never had gotten the respect and the value for a lot of hard work, and they felt that why do it, especially when you have something better. Yeah, if I had nothing else, they'll be fine.
Yep.
So it's like leaving a gold mine. That's how they felt. Yeah.
What was that transition like for you?
Transition initially was tough, man. Like, I didn't have much money, so I sold my car and I drove Uber. So like, I like cars. I had a fancy car. So I sold it and I used some money to pay the fees and I used some money to survive for a year. And then I drove Uber in the evenings to pay the bills. The study wasn't that hard. I enjoyed it. I made some friends, did placements, and then I knew, like, I think I'm on the right path. This is what I want to do. But it's always hard, man, because you don't know, like, what if I didn't get a job and what if I didn't like it? Then I left everything. So that year, it's always a bit of, confusion, but kept going.
How did you get into Mount Roskill?
Oh, it's a bit of a story. I'll tell you quickly. Well, I always, because I'm a Roskill boy, right?
Yep.
I'm like born and bred, like, bloody hell, man. Like, I want to be on my grave there, when I die. It was like, I wanted a job. I only wanted a job at Roskill. That's it. I don't want to work anywhere else.
Yeah.
So they have something called principal interviews at campus. So we have to book appointments with different schools. Bloody hell, man. I didn't get an appointment with Roskill. I got 6 appointments, but not with Roskill. I got an appointment with Linfield, King's College, bloody, I don't know, McLean's College. And I'm like, no, I just want to see Roskill. Oh, he's booked out. I was like, bloody hell. So I was like, kept waiting around. And it was 5 o'clock. All the principals going home. So I like started following the Roskill principal, Mr. Greg Watson. I like followed him to the car park, like stalked him. And I said, hey, sir, look, I didn't get an interview with you. Give me 2 minutes of your time. So in the car park, I did like this interview with him, telling him that this is the love of my life. And this is my CV. If you ever have anything, call me. I'll leave everything and I'll come. I know, God help me. I don't know how. Someone's helping me that the next day he calls me. And he goes, come to my office. I was like, okay. So I was out somewhere doing a placement. I drove there and maybe he saw how much I wanted that job and how much I loved that school. And he just gave me a job, man. Like, there was no job. There was no application process. He just gave me the job. Wow. We just had one interview, like just had a chat, and but there was actually not a position available in the school. They didn't advertise it, so it's kind of dodgy. But he made it happen, and I'm grateful to him, to everybody else, my HOD and everybody, who interviewed me. And I don't know, man, God's been kind, it worked out and I'm there. Like, bro, I go to school 7 days a week, man. I'm a bit crazy. Sometimes I drive past my school and I look at it and I'm just like, oh, I love you. I like stand by the sign and look down and I'm just like, yes, this is me. Every day, like, sometimes I want to cry. Like, I love my school so much. It's like, what the hell?
That's awesome. It's cool that you're able to find something that you love so much, and not only in the sense where you're given because you're all about service, right? In that sense that you're able to give back, but also going back to your school where you just love that school so much, and it's an incredible opportunity. HOD principal someday?
Oh yeah, I mean, there are the ranks. I mean, I've been promoted this year actually already.
Oh, nice.
Luckily, I'm within school leader. I've got the marketing position, so they realized that I do a bit of this. So I've got a marketing profiling position for schools. So I've had a couple of promotions, and my school's been kind, and everyone's really nice to me. And yeah, like, look, I'm living the dream, man. Like, I don't want anything else from life.
Mm.
And the new teacher's contract is decent money as well. So anyone getting into teaching, man, don't be fooled by people who say it's no money. The money is good now. Yeah, you work hard, but you work hard everywhere. You rather do it with someone and somewhere where if I work hard, I know I'm changing a kid's life. I'm not working hard to put dollars in someone's pocket who's right above me. So yeah, like 100%, man, living the dream. I hate holidays, man. I don't want holidays. I went into work in holidays, and my principal and my teacher, I'm like, man, what am I gonna do at home, bro?
Yeah.
So I just go to work. Yeah, I love it.
Nice. What's your ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal?
Or you're already living it?
Nothing. Yeah, this is my dream. I don't think goal is a place to get to, eh? I think goal is if you're living the dream. So I'm already living my goal and my dream. I just want to keep going, keep getting better. I just want to get better and better and better. Just if I can inspire more people through my actions, not my talking, that's enough. If I can motivate my young, I'm talking about young people now, right? Like if I can motivate and inspire young people to live their dream and try their best and be resilient, that's it.
Yep.
That's my dream, and I'm living it. And I want nothing else from life. Like honestly, could not want anything else. It's just every day is a blessing. Wake up and just start making a difference. Wake up, start making a difference. Yeah, it's perfect. Life's good.
Yeah, I can undoubtedly say that you're already making a difference, and I know for a fact that you've had a huge impact on a lot of young people. So I want to thank you. I know you said you haven't been thanked, but I want to take this chance to thank you for all the service, because like a lot of people, I haven't talked about Chinmaya Mission and on the podcast yet, but I'm a part of Chinmaya Mission.
Yeah.
And the amount of work that you do in the background, I don't think anyone knows.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for that, but I also want to thank you for the work that you do with school and just giving back like that.
So good, man. It's our duty, man. Like it's
100%.
It's all our duties, and some of us are able to do it. So I'm able to do it. I do more. People do as much as they're able to. Some people can give some money, that's fine. Some people give time. Some people give something else. Whatever people can do, that's fine. You know, like it is an opportunity for me to, you know, like I feel when I do it, I cleanse myself, I get better, I become better by doing this. And I was like born for this. That's what I want to do all my life. And yeah, like this is it, man. This is me.
Yeah, well, you're truly an inspiration, and your actions do speak a million words. So, thank you again.
Oh, no worries, man. Thank you for even calling me to this.
No.
I don't know. I don't usually do these things. Like, yeah, it's been good talking about it. It's been good reflecting on some of these things. I forgot about all this.
Yeah. So before we finish up, I've got a little segment I call 5 for 5.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
The number of the question is the amount of answers that I need from you. So question number 1, I need 1 answer. Question number 2, I need 2 answers, so on.
Okay.
So question number 1, what's your favorite quote, or any favorite quote that you have?
I'll be the change.
Be the change. And that's on your Instagram profile, I saw.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Don't tell me, show me. Be a role model. Don't just live what you believe in and what you want others to believe in, right? That's it. Don't be a hypocrite. Yeah,
it's powerful. Question number 2, 2 things that you love about teaching.
Hanging out with students and spending time with them, and 2, the amount of things you can do. So like you can teach, you can coach, you can manage, you can. So 1 is like students, and 2nd is like you can be involved in like this week I'm organizing a carnival for like sports.
Nice.
Next week I'm doing like a workshop for entrepreneurs for new jobs. You know, like that's variety. You know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Question number 3, 3 things that you're grateful for.
3 things I'm grateful for is the love and support I've gotten from my family, the guidance, love and support from my teachers and my gurus, and people who have believed in me and given me the opportunity, and thirdly, to God or the higher power who has just, I don't know why, but it's helped me just get what it's almost like a career service. Like, it's like a post service. I've asked for it, it's given it to me. It's like it's coming in the post.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Nice. Number 4, just a little bit different, just to
Okay.
lighten it up a bit. 4 of the best dancers that you can think of.
Oh, in the world, just in general. In general, 4 best dancers. Oh, wow. It's a hard one, eh? There's so many good dancers. Now, I always like Akshay and Anish. I think they're very good dancers as disciples. I'm a
Yep.
bit of a Disciples fan.
Yep.
I really like their dancing. I've always liked Jabberwockies. I thought Jabberwockies are quite good. They're quite good dancers. I'm more into Bollywood and Indian and Bhangra dancing. So
2 more. Give them
yeah, 2 more. Like, I would say, what are some of the groups? There's so many good groups out there now, man. Like, it's tough to say who's a good dancer. Some of the American groups like Bhangra Empire and those sort of people.
Yep.
I would say they're up there. And in Bollywood, I think now these days, who's good, man? Like, I don't know. Just trying to think. I like Govinda, actually.
Same.
Govinda's the man, bro. He
For
is
sure.
he's class, man.
Yeah.
He's the man dancer. I always liked him. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The last one, question number 5. 5 of the most influential people in your life.
5 influential people.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Wow. Obviously the Gurudev of Chinmaya Mission. What? Man, he slept 4 hours a day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I do like double him and I can't function. So that's one, Gurudev, who's inspiration. I feel our parents are very inspiring, like all parents. I think parents are inspiring because now that I'm a parent, I realize that how much sacrifice parents do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your parents, my parents, all our parents, if man, they never think about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they do it. Like, I can never be a parent like them. So I think definitely them, very inspiring to me. All my high school kids, I think they inspire me every day. Like, they, as teenagers, you go through a lot, and then they try their best and they show up and they put in the effort. That's very inspirational when I see that from the kids. Who else inspires me? I think, that's 3. I think some of the other people, I would say anyone who has challenged themselves. I think who else should I say? I mean, it's hard to name people like that. Hey, I mean, Anish has been good. Anish has been inspiring. Anish is our new brahmachari who used to like one of my best mates, and he was very inspiring as he followed his dream and he followed the dream of Vedanta. And as a young man, he's not going to get married, he's not going to work, and he's given up his life. Anybody who can do that is inspiring, man. Yep. So he's like the current role model.
If all goes to plan, he should be the next episode.
He is.
On
yeah.
the show.
So yeah, that's awesome, man. That guy's the man, right? Yep. Like he's inspiring, and yeah, and I would say my wife Mahima, she's the 5th person. Like, the amount of things she juggles, man. Like being a full-time worker, full-time mom, wife. She runs a dance company, and it's crazy the amount of work she does, and just sort of, I don't know how some people do it, So these are some of the inspiring people who I look up to, but man, everyone inspires me, man. You inspire me. Everyone inspires me. Nice. It takes something from everyone.
And the last question is, who is Rahul Chopra in essence?
Who is Rahul Chopra in essence? Oh, Rahul Chopra in essence is just a little bowl of energy, man, who wants to he's like an energizer bunny who just wants to keep going and no stopping. That's it. That's me in essence. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate the Energizer Bunny sitting still for
I'm
last hour.
the move, man. Get me out of here.
And again, I want to thank you for all the work that you do, the impact that you have, and just continue being you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
Loved
so
it. Loved it here, guys. Keep going. I love this. But yeah, it's been nice sharing my journey. I think I'll go back to doing something now rather than just talking.
Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.